I was 25 and Susan was 21 when we got married.
But at that time, did you feel like, hey, I'm making a choice to love Susan, or were you more drawn by like, this just feels like she's the one for me?
I was
Not to put you on blast, George.
yeah. I think I was very mature for my age, because I remember from even my teen years, not wanting to date because of the reverence of like, I want it to be special. I want it to be with somebody special, and not just somebody special, but someone who I thought could go the distance, like their wife material.
Right.
And so, I had like a little list in my head of like, 4 or 5 key things, and if a girl did not have all 5 of them, I wouldn't even begin to have a
where did that conversation from?
So I made that up in my head, and I think it was.
Do you remember it?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember it right now. So I think is some attraction.
Yeah.
That she's kind and sweet, sweethearted, easy to talk to, comes from a good family, is educated. So I felt like, and loves God as well.
That was like your pre-screening. Didn't have those.
Yeah, that's like pre-screening. So let's say if I met somebody at church and I thought they were interesting, I don't have to necessarily like go through dating them to know these 5 things. So as I get to know them a little better, I would say, oh yeah, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, but they're, they're not very kind. They're like, they're very abrasive. So, okay, well, there's no reason to date them to find out anymore. I already know that there's one of my key things are not there. Or, oh, she has everything. This happened once. I was working at Long's Drugs. I was like, oh, she has all these things that I want. Oh, but she's not my religion. I was like, well, okay, well, that's already a red flag. So let's not go there. So there were a lot of people that I met that were nice people, but didn't have all 5. And it was actually hard to find somebody with all 5. So when I met Susan, I was like, oh, this is unique. I don't usually find all the different factors that I want. So then I gave her my full attention, because I knew that was something unique for me to find somebody with everything.
I think you let your heart follow your brain.
Yes, I led with logic and my brain, and then once.
How soon did your heart follow?
I think when my checklist was met, I allowed myself to be more curious and to pursue like getting to know her more. And then once getting to know her, validated that she does have those things.
Yeah.
She is from a good family. She does love God from her heart. She is easy to get along with and sweet and kind.
So you were thinking life partner kind of like from the very beginning.
Yeah, I was unique in that way.
Susan,
that I was looking for life partner.
Yeah. I was I just remember being very young. I was like 16 and my grandma was here visiting from Egypt. And so I was.
She was like, "Why aren't you married yet?" I got married at 12. Actually, one of my grandmas actually got married at like, I think 13.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. My grandma got married at like
ago.
15, 16.
Yeah.
And she had her first kid, I think, by 17.
Wow.
Yeah. My grandma didn't have that mindset, but I remember telling her, Grandma, I'm not gonna get married, and she's like, oh, like, that child at age 16? I said, yeah, I think I'm going to become a nun. And she's like, oh, okay, tell me why. Why have you come to this conclusion? And I just remember telling her, oh, I just don't think guys are genuine about their relationship with God. Wow. I feel like, they're kind of fake and they're kind of superficial. And she's like, don't worry, sweetheart, you'll find, when you grow up a little bit, you'll find someone. Not that I was looking for anyone to begin with, but I kind of felt like that was what was a priority for me. Someone who I knew was genuine in their love for God and not just putting on a front or going to church as a form of habit. You know what I mean?
So character, like.
Absolutely.
Yeah.